Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Home Seller Workshop. My name's Rico, and I'm excited to be your guide today as we dive into one of the largest transactions you'll complete in your life, selling your home. Selling your property is a significant decision, and it's normal to feel a little nervous or even unsure about where to start. That's why I've created this workshop to provide you with the tools, knowledge, and confidence to navigate this process with ease. Whether you're ready to go on the market the next couple of months or just starting to explore your options, understand that you're in the right place. I want to begin by just reviewing some of the more common questions I've been receiving recently from people who are thinking about selling their home. First, how do you make sure you're getting top dollar? What repairs and updates should they make before listing? How do you price the home correctly to attract buyers? What's the best way to market the home and get more offers? And finally, how do you avoid the more common mistakes that cost sellers time and money? If you've thought about any of these, understand you're not alone. That's why we're here today, to answer these questions and give you a clear roadmap on your real estate journey. Before we dive in, let's talk about what we're here to accomplish today. Selling a family home is one of the biggest financial moves you'll make, and it's essential to get it right. My goal today is simple: to help you avoid costly mistakes so you can maximize your profit, sell quickly, and reduce stress throughout this process. By the end of this workshop, you'll have a clear understanding of smart pricing strategies to attract the right buyers, how to prepare your home for a fast, profitable sale, effective marketing tactics to generate interest and competition, as well as key negotiation techniques to secure the best possible deal. When you have the right approach, selling your home doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be strategic, smooth, and successful. To introduce myself, again, my name's Rico. I'm a dedicated realtor committed to helping homeowners cut through misinformation and navigate the real estate market with confidence. I've helped clients avoid costly, common mistakes, maximize their home's value, and secure the best possible price for their property. Selling a family home is so much more than just a transaction. It's an emotional and financial journey. I understand the challenges sellers face, and my goal is to make the process smoother, more strategic, and ultimately more successful. Whether you're selling your first home or navigating the market, I'm here to provide the insights, guidance, and expertise you need to make informed decisions with confidence. The last thing that anybody wants to do is to leave money on the table. The reality: many homeowners lose thousands of dollars simply because they're unaware of the critical mistakes that can slow down their sale or reduce their home's value. But here's the good news: I've helped homeowners in Vancouver avoid these costly mistakes, sell faster, secure stronger offers, and experience a smoother, less stressful sale. This workshop is designed to give you practical, proven strategies that will help you sell your home the right way the first time. So let's dive in so you can approach your home sale with confidence and maximize your results. So without further delay, here are the more common mistakes that people make when selling their property. We'll start with one of the biggest mistakes homeowners make: pricing their home incorrectly. Think about this. If you overprice your home, buyers may not even bother looking at it. It sits on the market gathering dust while comparable homes sell quickly. On the other hand, underpricing might mean you leave thousands of dollars on the table, money that should be in your pocket. What's the secret to get it right? A well-priced home attracts more buyers, increases competition, and often sells faster, sometimes for even more than you expected. So how do you avoid this costly mistake? Work with an experienced real estate professional who understands market conditions, analyzes comparable sales, and helps you price your home strategically. Because remember, your home is only worth what buyers are willing to pay for it, not just what you hope to sell it for. And I can't emphasize this enough. Pricing your home correctly is such a big deal. So, first, let's talk about overpricing. If your home is priced too high, buyers will overlook it in favor of more reasonably priced options. As time passes without offers, you may be forced to lower the price, sometimes multiple times, which can make buyers wonder if something's wrong with the property. On the flip side, underpricing might get you a quick sale, but at what cost? You could be missing out on thousands of dollars of potential profit simply because the pricing strategy wasn't right. But here's the good news. Correct pricing creates urgency. It grabs buyers' attention, sparks competition, and can even result in multiple offers, driving the final sales price even higher. So now that we know the risks of over and underpricing, how do you avoid falling into this trap? Avoid working with a realtor that presents fantasy land. What do I mean by that? Well, some agents will present a potential listing price that is unrealistic in order to get your business. Instead, work with a knowledgeable real estate agent that will analyze not just active listings, but the recent sales of comparable homes, review market trends, and guide you towards a smart pricing strategy. Their expertise can make all the difference in attracting the right buyers. Second, price your home competitively from the start. Serious buyers pay attention to homes that are priced right, and a strong initial price can generate more interest, showings, and even multiple offers. Finally, stay flexible. Market conditions can change, and buyer feedback matters. If interest is low, adjustments might be necessary, whether it's refining your pricing strategy or enhancing the home's appeal. Strategic pricing isn't about just setting a number, it's about responding to demand to maximize your results. By following these steps, you'll set yourself up for a smoother, faster, and more profitable home sale. Now, let's talk about another mistake that can cost sellers thousands: neglecting repairs and home staging. Buyers judge homes the moment they walk in, or even from the listing photos. If they see scuffed floors, chipped paint, or outdated fixtures, their excitement drops. Even small cosmetic issues can raise doubts about the home's overall condition, making buyers hesitant to put in a strong offer. And here's another big mistake: poor staging. If a home feels cluttered, empty, or even uninviting, buyers struggle to visualize themselves living there. This means fewer interested buyers and even potential lower offers. So, why does this matter so much? A well maintained and properly staged home sells faster for more money. Buyers are willing to pay full price or even more for a home that looks move-in ready. The good news is you don't have to spend a lot of money. Minor repairs and strategic staging can significantly boost your home's appeal. A fresh coat of paint, updated lighting, and thoughtfully arranged furniture make a huge difference. And that's the best part. These updates don't have to be expensive, but they can lead to a massive return on investment. The takeaway: if you want top dollar for your home, don't overlook the power of presentation. So, how do you ensure buyers see your home in its best light? First, as I mentioned earlier, invest in minor updates. A fresh coat of paint, well-maintained landscaping, and a deep cleaning can make a huge difference in how your home feels. These simple fixes instantly boost curb appeal and make your home feel inviting. Next, address visible issues. Buyers notice the details: leaky faucets, broken fixtures, outdated hardware. These small problems can signal bigger concerns and make them hesitant. Taking the time to fix these things before listing will reassure buyers that the home has been well cared for. Finally, stage your home properly. Staging isn't just about furniture placement. It's about highlighting your home's best features. Thoughtful staging makes rooms feel more spacious, bright, and livable, helping buyers envision themselves moving in. The bottom line, small improvements can lead to big returns. By making sure your home looks polished, well-maintained, and move-in ready, you'll attract more buyers, sell faster, and maximize your sales price. Now, in today's digital world, home buyers start their search online, and first impressions happen quickly. That's why poor listing photos and weak marketing can make or break your sale. Think about it. If your photos are blurry, dark, or don't highlight the best features of your home, buyers might scroll right past it and without even giving it a second glance. And if your description is vague or uninspiring, they won't feel that sense of urgency to book a showing. On the other hand, a well-marketed home attracts more buyers, generates competitive offers, and often sells faster. High-quality, professional shot photos paired with engaging descriptions make your listing stand out. And here's the key. Effective listing strategies maximize visibility. When your home is marketed across multiple channels with strong visuals and compelling storytelling, it grabs buyers' attention and drives demand. So why is this issue such a big deal? Well, strong online marketing reaches more than just local buyers. It attracts serious out-of-town buyers looking to make their next move. When your home is showcased effectively online, it expands your potential audience beyond your neighborhood, bringing in motivated buyers who may be ready to make a quick decision. Finally, poor marketing can cause a great home to sit on the market too long. Even if your home is in perfect condition and priced right, weak listing photos and limited exposure can lead to fewer inquiries, lower competition, and ultimately a longer time on the market. The takeaway: your marketing strategy matters. Make sure your home is presented in the best possible way from day one so you can generate interest, attract serious buyers, and sell faster. So, how can you make sure your home is marketed effectively and gets the attention it deserves? First, ensure that your realtor hires a professional photographer. High quality listing images make a huge difference. Bright, well composed photos help your home stand out online, grab buyers' attention, and increase showings. Professional photography isn't a luxury, it's a strategic investment that can help lead to faster, higher offers. Next, work with your agent to write a compelling property description. Your listing should highlight key features, emphasizing what makes your home unique. Instead of simply listing the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, describe standout elements, whether it's a spacious backyard, modern upgrades, or a prime location. The goal is to make buyers feel excited and motivated to schedule a showing. Finally, maximize visibility by using multiple listing channels. Don't rely on the MLS alone. Expand your reach through social media, email marketing, and even online ads. The more exposure your home gets, the more interest you generate, increasing the likelihood of competitive offers. Bottom line, great marketing can make all the difference. By presenting your home in the best light and reaching the widest audience, you'll set yourself up for a faster, more successful sale. One of the most overlooked mistakes sellers make is forgetting to see their home through the eyes of a buyer. As a homeowner, you probably have a deep emotional connection to your home. You have memories, favorite spaces, and personal touches that make it special. But buyers aren't looking for your home. They're searching for their future home. So highly personalized decor, cluttered spaces, and restrictions like limited showing times can churn buyers away. The more difficult it is for buyers to picture themselves living in the home, the harder it becomes to generate strong offers. The key to avoiding this mistake: understanding buyer psychology. When sellers focus on creating a neutral, inviting atmosphere, they position their home as a place buyers can easily envision as their own. And that's when serious interest turns into competitive offers. Again, buyers need to envision themselves living in the home. If your personal style is too strong, whether it's bold decor, family photos, or unique design choices, it can make it harder for them to picture the home as theirs. A more neutral, inviting space allows them to mentally move in. Second, a buyer's focus approach creates stronger emotional connections. Buying a home isn't just a financial decision, it's an emotional one. When buyers feel a connection to a property, they're more likely to put in a stronger offer. Finally, removing barriers makes selling faster. If buyers feel restricted, whether it's difficulty scheduling showings, excessive rules, or an uninviting presentation, it can slow down the process. Making your home accessible and appealing increases competition and speeds up the sale. So, the takeaway: when sellers step into the mindset of buyers, they position their home in a way that attracts interest, builds excitement, and ultimately leads to better offers. So, how do you make sure buyers feel instantly connected to your home? First, neutralize the decor. While your personal style may be beautiful, it's important to create a space that appeals to a wide range of buyers. A neutral color palette, simple furnishings, and minimal personal items help buyers envision themselves living in the home. Second, be flexible with showings. Buyers have busy schedules, and the more accessible your home is, the higher the chance of getting serious offers. Limiting showings can mean missing out on motivated buyers, so make it easy for them to visit and experience your home firsthand. Finally, highlight features buyers in Vancouver care about, whether it's energy efficient upgrades, proximity to great schools, or outdoor spaces for entertaining. Understanding local buyer preferences helps position your home as the perfect fit. The bottom line, when you present your home with the buyer's perspective in mind, you increase interest, shorten the time on the market, and maximize your sales price. Negotiating offers is one of the most critical moments in selling a home. Yet many sellers make costly mistakes that can hurt their final sales price. One of the biggest issues, rejecting strong offers too soon. Sometimes sellers hold out expecting a better deal, only to realize later that the first offer was their best chance. On the other hand, poor negotiation skills can cause deals to fall apart entirely, leaving the home sitting on the market longer than necessary. Another challenge is letting emotions take over. It's easy to overestimate your home's value, especially if you've lived in it for years and have strong sentimental ties. But buyers are making decisions based on market data, comparisons, and financial calculations, not personal attachments. The key to success, smart, strategic negotiation. Sellers who approach offers with a level head and realistic expectations are far more likely to secure the best deal. Negotiation isn't just about saying yes or no. It's about securing the best possible deal while keeping the process on track. A well-handled negotiation helps maximize profit. Smart sellers know how to respond to offers in a way that keeps buyers engaged while ensuring they get the strongest possible price. And second, rejecting offers too quickly can be a costly mistake. While waiting for a better deal, sellers may lose serious buyers who were ready to commit. In some cases, the first offer could actually be the best one. So a thoughtful approach is key. Finally, understanding market demand allows for informed counteroffers. Knowing whether your market is leaning in favor of buyers or sellers helps you negotiate strategically, whether it's holding firm on price or making adjustments to close deals. The takeaway, negotiation is a skill, not a guessing game. Sellers who navigate offers with strategy and confidence position themselves for a smoother, more profitable sale. So, if negotiations can make or break a home sale, how do you ensure you're making the smartest decisions? First, review all offers carefully with your agent. A strong offer isn't just about the price, it's about the full package. Your agent will help you analyze buyer qualifications, contingencies, and timeline to make sure you choose the best deal for your needs. Second, consider the terms beyond the price, closing flexibility, inspection contingencies, and financing details can all impact how smoothly the sale moves forward. Sometimes an offer that's slightly lower but has fewer complications can be a better choice. Finally, know when to counteroffer and when to accept. Holding firm can be beneficial in some situations, but recognizing a great opportunity when it comes along is just as important. A well-negotiated deal ensures a smoother closing and helps you walk away with the best possible outcome. The key takeaway, smart negotiation isn't about winning. It's about making informed decisions that lead to a successful, stress-free sale. We've covered a lot today. pricing strategies, home preparation, effective marketing, and smart negotiation techniques. And now you might be wondering, how do you apply all this to your own home sale? That's where I come in. Selling your home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll make. And having an expert by your side can make all the difference. From setting the perfect price to ensuring your home looks its best, marketing it to the right buyers, and successfully negotiating offers. I'll guide you through every step. My goal to help you sell faster, maximize your profit, and make the process smooth and stress-free. If you're thinking about selling or just want to explore your options, let's connect. Together, we'll create a winning strategy to help you sell your home successfully. So what I'm offering is a free personalized strategy session where we'll assess your home's value and create custom pricing strategies tailored to the current market conditions. Identify small but impactful improvements that can increase your home sales price and affect more buyers. Build a marketing and negotiation plan designed to sell quickly and profitably. Every home is unique, and so is every sale. Whether you're actively planning to list or just exploring your options, this session would provide you with clarity and help you make the best decision for your situation. So click the link in the chat to book your free personalized session. I'll help you assess your home's value, pinpoint smart improvements, and craft a winning marketing plan to, of course, improve your sales price. Now, before we wrap this up, let's open the floor. This will give you your chance to get personalized advice and clarity on anything we've covered. If there are no questions, then what I'm going to do is answer some of the questions that came in earlier during the registration process. One question that came in was the trend regarding pricing. And to be direct, I hate answering this question right now because the reality is that everyone, of course, wants to hear that the prices are increasing. The reality is, since January, we've seen approximately a 2% reduction in prices month over month, right? And that's overall. Generally speaking, there are some neighborhoods that are in a seller's market, but the majority of the Lower Mainland is in a buyer's market, right? And certain areas like downtown, especially in the condo market, North Burnaby in the condo market as well, are seeing more significant reductions in pricing. My advice would be to schedule a consultation with me, right? Because every property is unique. So that way we can discuss your specific pricing strategy. What's the best pricing strategy to attract multiple offers? Well, you want to make sure that you're priced competitively. So really looking at the most recent sales. And sometimes I might price 5% below the most recent sale in an area, in a condo complex, for example, or townhouses, to make sure to attract as many buyers as possible. Strong listing photos also assist here. And finally, I would also say, depending on the property type, a very attractive video, really presenting the property to as many people as possible. What upgrades add the most value before listing? I'd like to use minor upgrades, right? You'd be surprised as the impact of, new paint, updated fixtures, improved lighting, right? Those things have big impacts. when you start to invest into like a new kitchen or you start to invest in updating the washroom, well, the challenge that you have there is that you don't know your buyer's taste. So if you're going to take that investment, then you have to make sure that it's as open to as many potential buyers as possible. Because otherwise, you may be making this investment and finding out later on that the buyer is now tearing it down to personalize the property for their own taste. So you have to be really strategic with upgrades, right? And make sure that you're making small upgrades with large impacts. How do you handle multiple offers effectively? The key is going to be reviewing every offer in depth, looking at not just the price, but also ensuring that you're looking at their terms, conditions, and of course, timelines to make sure that you're getting the best possible deal. Also, communicating with the other offers, other buyers, agents, that there are multiple offers at play to help in, of course, negotiating the best sales price. If there are no other questions, I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. Remember, selling your property, and I would say real estate in general is a journey. You guys have taken a big step today in being here. If you have any more questions or want to schedule a consultation, don't forget to click the link in the chat. I look forward to helping you achieve your dream of selling your property and navigating throughout your real estate journey. Have yourself a great day.